camera around. Let's flip it around. Ah! Let's get some light on. Y'all, let's get some lights on. How y'all guys doing today? Y'all hold tight. Oh my goodness. There we go. Lights. Yeah, trust. Lights, camera, and action. Let me tell you something. Baby, I'm tired. I'm tired. Something has to be out. We're here to talk. Let's talk. I'm just checking in with you guys. Let me do some housekeeping real quick. I hope all is well with you all. It is the end of Sabbath. I have been ripping and yes, running around. But we gotta talk. I took a couple of notes. I wrote down a couple of things that I want to talk about. And we're going to get into it. But first, let me do a little housekeeping. Okay, y'all don't mind, do you? Because let me say this before I do the housekeeping. There must be something about me to where the enemy, okay? The enemy wants to keep me from talking to you all. My God, if I have to jump through hoops, I'm jumping. Okay, I'm literally jumping. Y'all hold tight. Because I'm literally jumping. This live stream should have started a few minutes ago. Several minutes ago, okay? Let's see if we cooking with grease. Me, okay? The enemy wants to keep me from talking to you all. My God. Okay, we got audio. Hallelujah! Let me stop. My goodness. It don't make no sense, y'all. It don't make no sense. So hold on. I had to give me a little sipping on some syrup. Sipping on some syrup. I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking. Hello, Melanie. Where in the heck have you been, sister? Okay, peace and love to you all. Okay, where have you been? Been around the world and I ain't seen you in a hot second. Glad to see you in the building, baby. Okay, that's right. I'm happy to see you in the building. So I just got some things I got to talk about, and I wrote them down. I might let you guys listen to the video. I don't know if I feel like flipping and the enemy, like I said, is trying to make it very difficult for me to produce content. I don't know why they act like. Let me tell y'all something. And hey, if y'all want to support the stream, let me say something. Let me put this up here. Go ahead and do it. But the enemy, hold on, y'all. Where's my ticker at? Cancel that. Cancel. Show. The enemy, and I don't like that color. I mean, swear that I'm a content creator or something, y'all. The enemy is acting as if I'm some type of content creator because whatever. It be giving me the hardest of the hardest time. So that's why I had to give me a little sip, a little wine. Y'all don't mind, do you? If you want to support the stream, there it is, baby. The Cash App is running across. Hit a sister up. Maybe I can come on here a little more often. But I can't do it if I gotta keep hitting them highways. Hit the highways. Gotta make a better way. But the enemy act like I'm already content creator. He, she, what, it, whatever. Shout out to you. Thank you. Let me see what you saying, Melon. FBA's on the rise. Oh, let me put that down on my talk. I might not go too deep on the FBA's because I ain't researched them too much. Let me put that down here. FBA's on the rise. FBA's on the rise by Melon. Okay, on the rise, baby. Um, Let me see what else you saying down here before I get too far gone. Before I get too far gone, welcome in. Welcome in. Go ahead and hit that like button. Yeah, that's right. Get the algorithm going because YouTube tripping. That's right. YouTube straight tripping. Okay. Um, they you know what they if you ain't pop that if you ain't doing all that, you ain't getting no play, baby. If you ain't got no controversial content, you're not getting no play on YouTube. I'm just let you know right now. Okay. Right. What you saying, baby? Make sure you like. That's right. I'm put that up there. Make sure you like, okay, the content. That's right. And share it. And share it. You on your JOB tonight, Melanie. I'm glad you're back in the building, sister. Okay? I'm glad you're back in the building. Hold on. Let me go over here so I can see. Because I can't see. I'm on different devices. And you can only see certain things when you're on, when you're on your devices. I don't even know. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing over here. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing tonight. Let me take a drink. Here's to you all, because the devil tried to keep me from going live tonight. Oh my God. Y'all, if you don't know, I am a wine connoisseur. So, if anything, I prefer to drink is a little wine every now and again, okay? And red wine is for the health, baby. Okay, that's the best wine. If you know anything about wines, as I, hold on for a minute. And I'm still doing a little housekeeping as you guys are entering into the building. Okay, I'm still doing a little housekeeping, so don't mind me. Don't mind me. Yo, what's up, Gotten? What's good, baby boy? Okay. What I got? Let me check it out. I'm doing housekeeping. What does two people over here mean? Do I got visitors that want to come into the room? Hold on, y'all. Because I am not used to Restream just as of yet. Does that mean two people want to come talk? I don't know because I ain't dropped no link. But I can do a open mic. Do I have a link? I can drop? Y'all hold on. Because I told you, the Satan, he was trying to keep me from going live, y'all. Talking to the people. I don't know what the heck. It's showing me two people something, but I don't know what them two people stand for. Y'all. I do not know. Take my time, baby. Okay. I'm going to take my time. Let me take my time. Yes, baby. Got the red wine popping. Okay. Let me take a little sip if you don't mind. You know what? I am so funny. If I wear lipstick or something, I like to drink on the same spot that I drank on before and look like I went around the rim, y'all. So, oh well, tonight. I like Josh band. Josh's band. I'm supposed to be trying to figure out what the heck this over here means, but I don't know what it means. I have to do that on a later stream. Yeah. I don't even know. See, I'm in last place right now. I'm in last place, my people, my peeps. But it's okay. My goodness. What does that mean? Y'all, I got a conversation for y'all. I do. I really do. But I was just trying to figure out this, and I want to drop the link, but y'all, I can't see where to even get the copy of the link. Go figure. Let me try this over here one more time. Is the link over here? Yeah, I really need to take my behind in the studio. I be so tired, y'all. Y'all just don't understand. A sister be tired after getting up off that road. Okay? If you have never had to commute to work over 2 hours a day, I don't want to hear you bumping your gums. I want to hear what you got. I ain't talking about sitting your behind in a car riding to work. I'm talking about if you ever had to get your behind up and drive yourself into work, and then do that, whatever you do, and then drive yourself back. Oh, baby, sit down, have several seats. That's a whole different ballgame. That's a whole different beast, okay? And sister be tired, but the enemy must not got I must got a voice on me, because the enemy don't want me to talk to you guys. Because every time I hit the live button, the enemy said, "Oh, hold up! Oh, not today! Oh, no, the hell she didn't! no, the hell she didn't! Shoot!" We can't have her talking to the people. She might change folks' mind, okay, about some things that's going on in this realm. All right, this really is intriguing me. Oh, yeah, I see it says 2, has some people on here. But I don't know what the heck that means. I'm about to read up on Restream. I'm gonna have to read up on Restream, okay? But anyway, let me get into it. I know I've held y'all long enough. Let's listen to some of the topics that I want to talk about today. Okay, y'all don't mind? Okay, let's get into it. Let me see if I can. Oh, that has the invite link. Let me see. Hold on, y'all, because I'm looking on my computer too. So it shows a copy link. Let me see if I can do it from my computer. I don't know what the heck. Ah! Hold on, I'm dropping stuff. Hold on. We got time to talk. Ain't no need to rush. There's no need to rush. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this link. It says invite up to 6 guests. Who gonna come in the building and talk to us, sister, tonight? Huh? Who gonna come talk to mama tonight? Let's see. Close this. Where I drop the doggone. But where I drop it at? Drop it like it's hot. Where I drop it at, y'all? Hold on. I'm gonna have to figure this out on another date. We gonna see. I'm gonna give y'all what we gonna talk about tonight. Let me do this. So we definitely got to talk about what's going on with the arrest of Camilo Anthony and the death of Austin McCliff. We're definitely going to come back and talk about that, because I did touch on that conversation during my lunchtime. What's good? Thank you for Ever Studios. And thank you for that Cash App, baby. I appreciate it. Supporting the stream, honey. I'm trying to figure out how I can drop the link so y'all can come up and talk to a sister tonight, but I feel remedial right about it. Let me fix myself. Hold on, y'all. I just got my little toss robot. I feel a little remedial right about now, okay? Because the sister can't figure out nothing was going on. Maybe I drank a little bit too, because I did have a cup or two before I got on live with y'all, because the stresses of the day. Let me take a little sip, okay? Y'all hold tight. Okay, guys. I don't know where to drop the doggone link. But anyway, I'll figure it out. We're going to talk about Camilo Anthony, the death of Austin, his victim. Okay, not too much, because I don't know I'm picking up bits and pieces as I go. And my brother, I hope you out there. If you see if I can drop this doggone link, hopefully we could be blessed with Ringo reactions, Ringo TV reactions. I need you come in the building too, baby, because I got some questions. I seen not about the polygamy. Y'all see the wine is kicking in. The wine is kicking in. I can't even pronounce stuff no more. Not about that, but maybe on another day we can talk about that. But oh my gosh, I was riding in from work today, and I caught a little bit of the live stream talking about Esau is black, baby. Clutch my pearls. Esau black? I know you lied. I need Ringo in the building. I need my brother in the building, especially Ringo, because he's the one talking about it anyway. Ringo, where you at, baby? I want to talk about that too, because I got questions. I wrote my questions down. God dog it if I can't drop this link, because he might be in the clouds. He might surprise us. You never know. You never doggone know. Hold on. I'm going to try one more time to figure out where to drop. See, I see private chat, but I don't want to put it in no private chat, because who the heck is going to see it if the link is in the private chat? You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't make any sense. But I sure would love it if I could put it. We're going to figure it out. Look, I will figure it out one way or another. Let's see what y'all talking about. Yeah, let me say blessings to you, Forever Studios, for hitting up the Cash App. You know, I mean, he's the #1 supporter on the channel. Okay. Let me say this. Okay, so that's the second topic we're gonna talk about, baby, because I was like, clutch my damn pearl. But I got some questions to ask, because Ringo TV Reaction said Esau, which we all been taught about, is black, y'all. Now, I don't know about all that. I'm going to ask the questions. I need answers. Okay. I appreciate it. Okay, Ringo, you got somebody who agree with you down here. Gotten said, what did you say? Yes, Esau is black. What y'all know? I don't know. What is it y'all know? I don't know. I ain't never heard Esau is black. And I'm going to give y'all, because let me tell you something. I'm going to come half-ass. I write what we're going to talk about and my questions down. Okay? Class is in session, baby. And I got some questions, okay? I do my research. But one thing that I did know, and I have been kind of feeling that doggone chart was fake, false. That doggone chart that tells you black folks in America is Jacob, Jakes, and it goes on. I have been hearing about that for a few years now. That 12 tribes chart was not real. It was they faking the funk. I had already heard about that. But baby, when he said Esau black, hold on, partner. I got questions, because I don't think Esau black. Oh Lord, I don't think Esau black. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. And the next thing we're gonna talk about is this is an old video, but it came back up, and it was about a mother who left her baby, but the way she left her baby with the baby daddy. Ooh, I might have to show you guys that video, because this is just a little controversial talk. The video came back up and people were talking about it, so I said I want to show my peeps, and these my peoples, black folks acting a fool in the streets, honey, acting a doggone fool. And maybe just one video as we end the night of my people cutting the fool, because we love to cut the fool. We are the salt of the earth. That's what they say, right? We're the salt of the earth. So, and then I don't know, Melanin. I'm gonna have to come back on the FBAs, because I really don't have anything to talk about tonight. But I did add them to the list. Okay, so let's get into a quick station break and go ahead, touch up your wine, touch up your juice, whatever you're drinking. Go ahead and touch it up. I'm gonna touch mine up, and we will be right back. Okay, guys. All right. Listen to this background music for a minute. Go get your wine and the juice and get comfortable. Let's go. Oh, yeah. And we are back. Let me get comfortable. Okay? I hope you all have gotten comfortable. Uh-huh. I went and tightened up my little drink real quick. It took me a little longer because I said, let me go to the potty. Let me go and do all that because we might be here for a little while. Okay? Let me go and turn this camera back on. Yeah, so let me go on to the potty because we might be here for a little while. And let me put a little lip gloss back on, guys. Uh-huh. I'm so mad I don't know how to drop this link because, we could have surprise visitors in the building, and I can't share the doggone link. Try this one more time. It says chat. It's a hot mess, y'all. Some stuff should just be basic. I mean, all of these things really need to be basic right about now, right? Let's do overlay. Y'all see that? Y'all see I'm messing with it. Y'all see I'm messing with the doggone chat, but it's not allowing me to top explorers. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yeah, baby. We ready. Let me put that up here. We ready. I had to put my lip gloss on, moisten my lips because we getting ready to talk about some of these topics that I mentioned earlier. I'm going to recap really quick, but I'm pissed that I cannot that I absolutely, with the purpose of copying a damn link, and I can't put it in the chat nowhere. Somebody help us out. Who got Restream around this camp? Why would I put it in the private chat? Because ain't nobody private it in here. Let me push this. Let me see. Some stuff just be retarded. See it. And let me put it in the private chat, y'all. Some stuff just be retarded. Some things just don't make no damn sense. But it is what it is. Let me see notes. Because you never know. We might ask somebody to stop by and want to come through. And I want to make it easy for them. Oh, my. Anyway, y'all. This is so doggone. I'm trying to make it's pissing me off right about now. It really is. Why can't I go into the general chat and drop the link? Ignorant. Some stuff just be okay. I'm done. Let me get into the topics. I'm done because I'll start cussing. Okay, y'all know me. I'm the cussing Christian. I'll start cussing in a minute. Okay, this thing will piss me off. Let me go on. Take your drink. Clear your throat. Okay, even though you can't come up tonight. Whew. If somebody got Restream, help a sister out. Let me know how I'm supposed to drop this doggone link down here for folks to join. It's irritating. Okay, anyway, let's recap. Let me get comfortable. Let me get comfortable. Okay, y'all. Let us just get a little comfortable. The first topic of discussion tonight is Carmelo Anthony, the young man that is in custody, okay? And Austin, who he took his life.
Let me get comfortable.
He took.
Okay, y'all.
Hold on. He took Austin's life. And well, it turned into a race debate. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't understand that I pretty much kind of talked on this subject before during a lunch break earlier this week regarding my feelings, and the reason why I would consider it to be a racial thing is because that the pictures that they show, the media, how the media pushes out, they always put the black man or the black woman when it comes to anything dealing with the opposite race, right? They will put the black man or the black woman mean mug shot against a picture of the innocent white person, right? And that is race baiting. That is stirring the pot. That is getting people upset off the rip. Okay? Off the rip. All they gonna see is, and when I looked at Carmelo's picture that they have, posted, I think it's his mugshot. And I looked at this young boy, and see, I'm a mother, so when I looked at that picture, with his dreads in his head, the little baby dreads he's growing out. If you look at it, what they try to do is because most of my brothers and sisters that is lack of melanin, my white brothers and sisters inside the family, y'all just gonna see a black boy. I'm just gonna be straight up. Most of y'all, you're just gonna see a black boy. So, but when I went back and was truly analyzing that picture, man, you can see the sadness in his eyes. Baby, let me tell you something about me. I'm gifted. I'm highly favored. And when I say I'm gifted, baby, I ran from my gifts for many years. That's right, because I was able to actually uh, feel in the spiritual realm, see in the spiritual realm, and see visions and dreams. Oh yes, this what the Most High, yeah, gifted me before I even knew about a 12 tribe chart. We're gonna get into that too, because baby, when I saw coming home today, Esau was black. Baby, we're going to get into that too, because clutch your pearls. But before I even knew about a 12 charge about Israel and things of that nature, I was always blessed with spiritual gifts that I ran from. But if you go down my timeline, you can find out about me running from them spiritual gifts, honey. I was scared. Cause y'all think y'all on this earth by yourself, don't you? I know you do. I know you do. What's good, Carmela in the building, baby. It's a Carmel sister, baby. She said you better watch out, cause if you got a sweet tooth, you might get hurt messing with Carmela. How you doing tonight? I'm glad you came through. So look here. Yeah. When I looked at the photo again, I said, "Oh my God, this is a baby boy. This is a baby boy. He don't know what he done got himself into, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. He don't know. You drink cranberry juice? Oh no, baby, no. Oh this, baby, this grown and sexy woman juice. Okay, this is what we call red wine. Okay, cheers." Carmela, she asked me, "Am I drinking cranberry juice?" No, honey. I got to knock the day's commotion off of me. Okay, so the Most High say we can have a little wine because it's hard out here in this world we call we call it a world in this simulation. So I got to knock some of this stress off our sister's back, Carmela. You know what I'm saying? You don't mind, do you? Hmm. Hmm. When I looked into that baby boy's eyes, don't make me laugh, Carmel. When I looked into that baby boy's eyes, for real, baby, I saw nothing but that. I saw a baby. I wanted to hold this baby because y'all be out here. Oh my God, you be ready to rock and roll, and half the time y'all they don't know what they do, especially if you from the suburbs. Okay, especially if you from the suburbs or you live in a nice area. You're black, your family doing well, because his family's doing quite well. It was the black boy, Carmela, was the captain of the football team. Okay, at a track meet, this boy don't know nothing about no thuggish buggish rum. He don't know nuck if you buck, nuck if you buck, nuck if you buck. You know what I'm saying? He acting. Let me say this. He acting like he know about nuck if you buck. Okay? But he don't know about no nuck if you buck. Let me tell you something, but I know. I grew up in different time zones, in different area codes, okay? I know about some nuck if you buck. Don't F around and find out over cheer. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay, he told the little boy, "Look here, don't touch me, no, don't touch me again. Don't touch me again." And he had a poker. Now I'm hearing he had a poker, which is different than a knife, which I've been hearing. I thought he had a knife, like a pocket knife. Like a lot of kids in Texas, especially young boys in Texas, they carry like pocket knives. Um, and if somebody say they don't, they lying. Okay. They go in any Walmart in Texas, baby. They got nothing but knives, pocket knives, all kind of stuff, honey. But these little white boys and little black boys, they not. I ain't saying they city slickers, but they carry them little pocket knives. Go and cut a little wood. Dig in the dirt with type stuff or whatever. Let me tell you something. When I was coming through, I don't mess. Let me say this. I'm not hard at all. You see, I'm a woman. I am very much a woman, but I'm just gonna give you some forewarning. Don't mess with a sister. Don't mess with a sister because you never know what pocket I'm coming out. Oh, Lord, pray for me. Y'all pray for me. Because you never know what pocket I'm coming out of. And if I pull out some from either pocket, it might be mace. You might get lucky that day. You just get a little eye irritation, okay? You might be blessed with the Most High God's favor to get a little eye irritation. But baby, I'm going to have that mace on me. You don't know where it's coming from. I'm damn sure going to have a couple of knives on me because that's my specialty, okay? I'm damn sure gonna have a couple of knives on my brother. He hooked this. Well, no, I can't say he. I've always been a knife person, so that's just me. Now I done had friends that was razor blade persons. You don't judge me. Judge your damn self. Okay, judge your damn self. Don't judge me. But I always been a knife person. That's my number one stunner. Okay. To the point of my brother, I will never forget. I wish I could get this knife back to this day. If somebody want to gift me, my brother when he was in the military, right? He gifted me this beautiful emerald green razor blade. I'm not razor blade. Switchblade. Baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. What? Tell you what, Nicole? Tell you what, Etheria? Tell you what, boss lady? You couldn't tell me nothing. When he gifted me, and I'm gonna get back on subject, y'all. I'm gonna get back. We just talking. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Go ahead and take a drink. Cheers. Okay. My brother military. We was all army brats, all that. Don't mess with him either, because you mess with one, you mess with both. Anyway, gifted me this beautiful emerald green switchblade. Do y'all know what a switchblade is? Well, I think in Texas they're illegal. But I had it. But anyway, I don't have it no more. Okay, so if the popo, the FBI, whoever's watching, I ain't got it no more. I had to give it up at the airport when I went to Germany with my ex. Got to be more careful. I should have gave that to my mama so I could have came back and got it when I came back from Germany. It's lost in the sauce, y'all. It's lost in the forever ever lands. Okay, somebody got my doggone beautiful switchblade. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a quick side story about that knife. It saved a life one night. I'm quiet. I really am. I'm quiet. Don't mess with quiet people, okay? I'm trying to tell you, do not mess with quiet folk. We ain't do nothing to you. Don't come messing with us. Okay, so my brother had gifted me this beautiful, razor blade. He was in the military. I don't even know where he bought it from. And I cherished that little knife all the way up until I had to depart from it. And so that's why I say you don't in Texas. Let me not even say Texas. Anywhere in the world, don't y'all go running up on folks. I don't care if they white, black, Spanish, Jamaican. Don't come. Think. Don't go running up on people. You never know. Somebody got something for your ass. Okay. You might think you Billy Badass, but some quiet person, that sister, that quiet brother over there, oh, he got something for your ass. The one that ain't got no muscles. The one that look like a string bean. He got something for your ass. Yeah, he do. All I'm just saying, this is forewarning. This is from the godmother to you. Okay? Message. Don't do it. Okay? Anyway, have my beautiful green, emerald green switchblade. Baby, that thing, you hit that little button, the blade out like lightning, baby. It was like lightning, thunder, baby. That thing was out there. You ain't have to get all, I got a couple of knives. You never know where they at. Some of them, you got to pull them out. Some of them I can flip out, but it ain't a switchblade. A switchblade is a different type of beauty. Okay, a switchblade is like butter when it comes to the knife world. A switchblade is like, just pressing the doorbell, ding dong, ding dong. Okay, that's all you gotta do with a switchblade. Let the people at the occupants of the house know, and the switchblade is on the way, baby. That was my pride and joy. So one day I had some girlfriends, and I had a particular girlfriend, rest in peace, Angie, rest in peace, rest her soul, Father. In every girl group, there's certain types of girls, there's certain type of women, right? And in my girl group when I was young, um, I had a friend named Angie, and she would date men that were quite abusive, physically abusive, right? Uh-huh, uh-huh. And I mean, physically, hey, what's good, August King? August Man King. How you doing? Oh, thank you, thank you. So, my friend Angie would date men that were quite abusive, physically abusive. I mean, they would abuse her to like black eyes type deal. But she was always going back to this one guy, right? And me and him did not click at all because a lot of men know when they know strong women. And some men can't stand a strong woman because let me tell you something, because they want you to be weak. They don't want no opinion. They don't want you asking questions. They don't want you to upset their authority because they are weak. Okay, so but to be strong, you must be able to accept questions and be able to stand on business and answer those questions or answer, but some men don't want to be challenged at any cost, right? Anyway, so my friend Angie, um, she she dated this one guy, couldn't stand his guts, but that was her man. But me and him, he already knew I could not stand his guts. Okay, um, so he had came to the house, to my apartment. Okay, and we were we were in the street, and they were arguing. Right, they were arguing. It was her and him like this. Okay, and okay, they were facing. Can y'all see my fingers? They were facing. This is him. This is her, and then this is her, and then the girl's behind her. Right, right. Okay. Um, they argued. He walked. He getting closer and closer to her because they had kind of like a distance between them, and he's getting closer and closer to her because he was known for knocking a sister smooth out. Yeah, putting her on her behind. Okay, and so he was walking closer and closer. My girl, who always got the beat down, Angie, rest her soul. Okay, because she doesn't walk on this plane anymore. She's right here, and he's getting closer and closer. Now, her friends, it was a few of us in the background, right behind her, and um, but no, these other females had nothing but mouth, mouth, mouth. These women, they talking, and so. But I'm not talk. When it's something like that, I don't talk. I do not talk. Okay, that's why I say you must watch quiet, folks. I don't care what you think about me. Judge me all you want to. I don't talk. I sit back and I get quiet. And I watch and I observe. I'm like, oh, this nigger, he getting close. Uh. While all of the other friends of ours are chapping like them little dogs and little, in the background, hyping her up. He walking close. As I see him getting closer to my friend, I reach in one of my pockets, whichever side pocket I had my beautiful emerald switchblade in. Mm-hmm. And I put my hand in my pocket, and I proceed, this we in the group. I proceed to step forward and start walking. As I see that Negro proceed to keep walking towards my friend, I'm walking right up behind her. She didn't know. I'm watching this Negro. He getting close. So first of all, in a heated argument, I don't care who it is, you don't let no one walk up on you. Y'all don't know. Class is in session. Okay? You don't let nobody walk up on you. And so this Negro was walking up on my girl who had gave her plenty of black eyes in their time of dating. Matter of fact, side note, this Negro, like I said, me and him and I and him, however you want to phrase it, we did not like each other. And in their time, I can recall we went to a store and I was sitting in the back seat. I'm gonna get to, her in this situation I was just talking about. But I was in the back seat and they were in the front seat, right? He was driving. We stopped at a corner store. We probably was going out that night. I don't remember. It's so long ago. And so she gets out to go in the store. And he pops what is this called? The console? Not the console. Whatever. What's that middle thing in the middle of the seats, in between the seats called? Anyway, y'all, he opens that up and he proceeds to pull out a gun, right? He pulls out a gun and I'm sitting in the back seat. And let me put my knee up. He puts the gun to my knee, right? And then he turns around and looks at me. And he says, "What would you do if I pulled this trigger?" Now mind you, I'm sitting in the back seat cute because we was getting ready to go somewhere. And he puts this gun to my knee. And he said, "What would you do if I pulled this trigger?" And my girlfriend's in the store, getting whatever. And I looked at this nigga. I said, "Well, let's see. Pull the trigger." It was quiet. It was dead silence. He looked at me in shock. The thing of the matter is I was not scared of him. Okay, so he pulls the gun back, and he puts the gun back into his into the console. And I just looking at him. I could not. Let me tell you something. When I say I couldn't stand this man, I could not stand him. So anyway, fast forward back to my girl when I had to stop associating with her because I felt that she was going to put me into a predicament regarding her. Okay? This is a lesson, my people, my peeps, my younger brothers and sisters. Okay? The godmother is speaking. So that night when they're arguing and I had my beautiful switchblade, I had always carried it on me. And I'm noticing he's walking forward. I know he's about to put his hands on a girl. Okay. So I'm walking now. I'm right up on her, like earshot range, right? And he's right there. And I said, "Look," "I'm ready for whatever you're ready for." Okay. And when she turned to me, because it wasn't even about the knife being flicked out. The knife was already on go. I'm telling y'all, this is my story, and I'm just trying to tell it to you to let you understand that people can be in predicaments. That all this, what I'm gonna do, what you gonna do, all this stuff people talking about what Camilo, what's the young boy's name? Camilo and Anthony and all that. These people make my head hurt. These people make my head hurt because some of them ain't been in no real experiences when it's happening like this. Okay, they make my head hurt. I be getting a headache. I have to get off TikTok. I have to get off all that. Okay, because I've been in situations where shit is going down and it's moving like this. Okay, and so with my what I'm right next to it because this Negro about to pounce. Okay, and so I told her, I said, "What you want to do? Green, whatever you want to call it. You know, Green Rider, Green Lightning was already on go. That's that switchblade. I already had it out. It was already popped. Okay, old boy was gonna get juked. He was gonna understand about a what they call it in jail, buckshot or whatever they call it. Okay, he was gonna understand these rules on the street that night. And I told her, I said, yeah. I said, what's good? And when she turned around and told me, she said, no, he, all that victim shit. Because it's so many times, ladies. And y'all might think this is harsh for me to say. Y'all might think, oh my gosh, Ethereal, she's so mean. Um, it's a couple of times when you could play that. Oh, but when you done came up with black eyes 3 and 4 times, when somebody has been invited to your apartment, aka me, and and my friends had to jump on this Negro to get him off of you. Okay, after we've witnessed so many times of abuse, and this Negro at this particular time when I had green lightning on go, and I'm right beside my girl, while the barking dog, those friends that just talking, ain't about to do nothing but talk, ain't about to do nothing but bark. They standing 65 feet away. I'm right next to my girl. What we gonna do? We gonna ride it down. We gonna get nug you buck and nug you buck. Okay, I am okay. Not trying to be funny, not trying to act like I'm hard. That's just me. If I ride for you, I ride for you. Okay. And she turned to me and she was like, "Oh no, it's okay, baby." Those words could not leave her lips fast enough for me to understand. This woman just saved me from going to prison. Okay? Knife gone, out. I was alley 5,000. I went up in my apartment and it was a wrap. I started to distance myself from her. You understand? I started to distance myself from her, and I went to her funeral when she passed away, um, but I started to distance myself from her because I realized some people get into a cycle of abuse or a cycle of victimhood and things of that nature, and you as you out there, my people, my peeps, as stand-up people, can wind up putting yourself into certain types of predicaments for someone else, and they could give less than a damn about you. Even if you've been knowing them 20 and 30 years. A lot of my friends, like her, a lot of those people I knew they were long-term relationships, friendships, but they were not uh, uh, what is the word I want to use? They were not friendships where they were reciprocal, because it would have been ride or die. Okay, we about to take this Negro down together. I got your back. This Negro didn't know I had green lightning in my pocket. Okay, he didn't know I had green lightning. All he knew was he was a short little buffy, one of them guys that buffed out. That's the kind of guy she always liked. Buffed out, look like they got muscles hidden. but them muscles wouldn't have stopped him from these slices he was about to get on his ass. You see what I'm saying? That would have probably put me in a predicament. When I realized that, baby, I backed the hell up and I let that go. I'm gonna let you go ahead and figure out your life. I had to, because I would have been in a prison doing time for somebody else who didn't care about their own, self preservation. None of that. Okay? So with that being said, sometimes you will have friends that'll ride or die for you. Don't misuse that. Don't abuse that. Um, but Carmelo, baby, this boy, this boy wasn't from no hood. This boy, this boy had to been going through some private abuse. Okay, for him to feel like he had to carry a weapon, for him to feel like uh, the captain of the football team is carrying a weapon for his safety, for whatever reason, it's more to the story that is not being told, and I can't wait till it comes out. Because I'm not going to call him a criminal. I'm not going to call him none of that. Because when I say I looked into his eyes and the sadness I seen, that's not a thug. That's not someone who's hardened to the street life. This boy went home and had meals probably ready for him. His family was there. So I cannot judge that like that right off the rip. What I seen from looking at that photo is sadness in his eyes, regret, shock, from what he has done. And what I want us to do as Black folk, aka formerly known as Black folks, Israel, what I want us to do is realize that we are coming into the golden age. And in the golden age, we are judging situations, right? We're judging situations. And to be a judge of any situation, let's take into mind previous judges before us. If you don't have any kind of experience judging situations, okay? So I was driving to work and I was thinking about Carmelo and his situation, and rest in peace, Austin. I'm not looking at this as a racial thing. Uh, Only time I said anything about it being racial is how the media has projected it to be. Uh, but my people, especially the ones that are truly being tried through the fire and being tested uh, as judges, because you will judge in the end times, right? So you're judging situations now. But are you doing righteous judgment on these situations that are coming across the media and things of that nature? Are you judging righteously? Are you judging like King Solomon would judge, right? Um, or are you, if you don't even take it to the aspect of King Solomon, one of the wisest men of the Bible, right? Just a judge that would be on the bench. Okay, this situation with Carmelo and David. I mean David. Hallelujah. This situation with Carmelo and Austin, and Carmelo taking Austin's life, is tragic. It's a tragic situation. And what I want to say is, I want to give. Hold on, y'all. I want to give an example of something real quick. I want to give an example of judgment. Okay, and Yes, the media are racist. Made hate crimes racist. Yes. So I want to give an example because even judges have, even if they're not biblical, even if they don't believe in the Bible or what have you, um, just because the law is written a specific type of way, right? Stand your ground or self defense or what have you. Um, Hold on, y'all. I'm doing a little housekeeping. Even if it's written a certain kind of way, judges have leeway in um, giving grace. Okay, they don't have to sentence someone to the full, the full, whatever they call it, the full judgment of the law. Okay, they have grace. They don't have to give you a life when they can give you so many years in parole or probation. You know, they do still have leeway, right? In situations of judgment, they can throw the book at you, or they can sit back and consider the situation. So I want to, as we are going into the golden age, and we know that you men and women will judge. Okay, you will judge folks for eternally burning in the lake of fire for what they have done here on this earth. So what you're seeing and what you're witnessing now, patience of the saints. Okay, hallelujah. Um, you're it's almost as if you're going through class. Okay, as if you're going through class. You're being taught on judgment. Okay, what type of judge will you want to be? And will you be wise like King Solomon? And so I want to bring to you this a story that King Solomon, that you may have forgotten about, and the judgment King Solomon brought down. Okay, so we know, okay, that, my goodness, what Carmelo has done, taking Austin's life, is certainly tragic in and of itself. But do you have to, as a judge, throw the book at him, close the doors? Because see, with righteous judgment, even not even righteous judgment, which it should always be righteous judgment, right? But even if it's not righteous judgment, even our carnal judges in the system look at your past, your history. What have you done? Carmelo wasn't one of those kids running amok. He wasn't a menace to society. Okay? What have you done? Let me see your previous record. What have you done in your life prior to being here in this predicament that you're in now? Okay? And that is carnal judgment. They do that now. They pay attention to your history. What was this child like in school? Was he always suspended? Was he always in juvenile court? Was he always catching a case, doing something, being just a doggone menace to society? No, he wasn't. He wasn't. He was not that child. So, as a judge, trying to be a righteous judge, because you're in training right now. Let's see. Okay, he didn't do that. He didn't do this. He never was in trouble. You know how you hear people say, I never had a speeding ticket. Well, let's take that into consideration as I judge your case. Okay? Not being a hard nose. Mm-mm. I want to be a righteous judge in every way. I want to know, what was this boy's? What was he like? What was going on in his life? Okay. Captain of the football team, about to graduate. Okay. Where was he at when this went down? Were they at a bar? Did they sneak out the house that night? Was he roaming the streets when he was supposed to be at the house? Oh, no. He was at a track meet. Oh, for his school. Oh, I'm taking notes. So I want to see the pattern of this person. I want to see, did some kind of mental break happen? What is going I want to be a righteous judge. So as I tell you guys that, Solomon was that type of judge, right? So do y'all remember the story of King Solomon when he had to judge a matter of two ladies and a baby? Do y'all remember that story? Where there were two women who were living in the same house, who had had babies at the same time, right? And these two women who had had babies at the same time had went to sleep at the same time. But one woman woke up a little early that morning and realized that her baby had passed away in the middle of the night. What we probably in this day and time would call SIDS, right? Passed away, sudden infant death, right? Nobody knows. But that mother who woke up to find her infant that had passed away that night decided to do something devious. So she wrapped up her dead infant and she went to the mother that was in the same household and slid her live, living infant away from her as the mother slept and put her dead infant up against that sleeping mother, right? And she took the living child for herself. So these two women wound up in the court of King Solomon because that woman, the mother, as she awaked to find this infant who had passed away that night, that was not her infant. And y'all probably like, this is in times of old. How would they know? How would a mother know? Let me explain to you. When a mother gives birth and she suckles that baby and she looks at that baby and that baby knows her and the mother knows her baby. Okay? And so this tragedy ends up in King Solomon's court. And these women are adamant. One who has lied, who has done the unspeakable, trying to preserve the life that she has lost, but has stolen another woman's baby, is adamant. This is my baby, as King Solomon is asking. He has to be a righteous judge. He's asking, is this your baby? Yes, yes, this is my baby, as she's lying completely. And then the mother who has lost, who has had her baby stolen, switched out in the middle of the night with a dead infant. And she's saying, this is not my child. The woman over here, she has stolen my child. King Solomon is like, I mean, who do you believe? There was no DNA testing. Okay? It wasn't, we gonna take your blood, we gonna swab these infants' mouths, and then we gonna figure it out. No, we're not testing on DNA. King Solomon said, bring me my sword. That's right. That's right. Bring me my sword. And everybody again, the mother, what is he? His sword? Get his knife, his big knife. You know, I'm telling you, I'm from royalty. We always carrying a big knife. Bring me my sword and bring me the living baby. That's right. Right here up onto my throne. King Solomon held that baby up and said, since I must make a decision, you see, I shall make it easy and give both of you part of the baby. I will cut the baby in half as he brings this huge, beautiful sword, I'm sure. Probably emerald gold like my knife, you know, holding his sword in the baby. He says, I'll solve this right now. I will slice this infant in half and give both of you half of the infant and go about your way. Now, the woman who proclaimed that this infant was hers, who came into the court, I am the mother. Well, she stood there, no emotions, no sorrow. She was like, yes, you wise king. Yes, go ahead, proceed. Cut the baby in half. Cut this baby in half and let us both have half. That's only fair. And then the other woman who had the dead child beside her, the true mother, screaming and hollering, no, no, please, my king, I beg of you, let her have the child. Let her raise the child to health and wealth. Please, my king, I beg of you, do not cut that child in half. Let the child live. Please. King Solomon said, hush, women. I have made my decision. You You are a liar and you are a thief. You lady who have come into my court proclaiming that this child is yours, but yet and still you are willing to let your own child be sliced in half? You are like, take her away to the gallows. I'm ad-libbing, okay, but take her away to the gallows and bring the true mother and give her back her baby. The mother who would rather let her child live and live even if the child could not live with her. Her child still would live. She would sacrifice that, 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 the moments of raising her own child. Maybe she might get a glimpse of him or her in the streets, you know, at the park, but her child would still live. That was the wisdom of King Solomon. Sometimes you have to outwit the devil himself because he is not that wise. I'm telling you, men, and some of you women, be wise in your counsel. Be wise and have righteous judgment. Have righteous judgment. This situation with Carmela and Austin is a tragedy indeed. Could it have been prevented? Probably so. But until we have more and more details and until this trial gets underway, let's not send Carmelo straight to the gallows. For you might see his life might change around drastically. He might become a great prosecutor himself. He might become an advocate of children in schools and how he can go and advocate for children and how to help in bullying and how to help in conflict resolution. But we cannot throw this young man away for a split second mistake. Because I tell you, as teenagers, we do stuff in haste. In haste. Even if the children were, even, let's say, if they were from the streets, you must judge righteously. Righteously is the key, you know? So I just wanted to touch on that really quick about Carmelo. We're gonna keep in. We're gonna watch out for that case and see what goes down, what happens, right? Okay. So we're gonna get a quick station break. Station break. So y'all go ahead and freshen up your drink while we take this station break. Okay. Pause for the cause. We are still at a station break. Y'all get ready. I will return shortly. Yeah. All right. So let's get back into the conversation. Let's get back into the conversation. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. So we just talked about Carmelo and Austin. We will be up on that case. Um, Keeping it going. I tightened up my drink. I hope you tighten up yours. Woo! What else did I say is on the list? Let me check. Yeah. mm. Let me take a step, baby. As I was driving in today, I saw that Ringo. I wish I could drop the line so he can come in. Oh my gosh. Let me see. I'm gonna try it one more time, guys. Let me see. See if I can get. Huh. I want to copy invite guests. Hold on. We might be working with something, y'all. Hold on. Just in case. Okay, hold on. Oh, I might have figured something out, y'all. Y'all want to come through? Uh-oh. There it is. The link is in the building, baby. The link is in the building, okay? Yeah. Let me moisten my lips, y'all. because I do a lot of talking. I don't like my lips to be dry. Okay, that's just me. So, whew, let me get right. Honey, the link is in the building. Y'all see the link? If you want to hit the link, go ahead, hit the link. I'll try to bring you into any conversation that I have listed tonight. The first conversation that we talked about was Carmelo Anthony and Austin McCliff, who passed away. R.I.P. Rest in peace. We're moving on to baby. I was driving back from work. And I was listening. I ain't listened to it all, y'all. So I'm not gonna go too deep. But I heard Ringo TV reaction said, "Baby," he was talking about the 12 tribe chart, which I kind of already knew, not by my own discernment, but by hearing other people like a few years back, like a Church of Israel and some other people had already been talking about. I don't think that 12 tribe chart is legit. Okay, so I had been hearing about that for a while now. But I just hadn't said anything because that's not my lane. Okay. But it's been brought back up by Ringo TV Reactions, and he was talking about that 12 tribe chart is false, fake, a false flag. And you know what? I kind of have to agree with what he's saying about the 12 tribe chart. Now, I did not listen to the full video, so I'm not even going to cap, okay? But what I did hear is I think it was the video of today. I think he was doing a recap, and he was saying, Esau. Now, we all been taught about Esau. Salute. Hey, Tim Black. We all been taught about Esau being white, the white man. Yes, the white man. Now, I got questions on this. This is a good conversation. I hope he in the building or in the clouds. Come on through. Come on, answer these questions for your sister, or invite me onto your panel. Which one? I'll invite you over here, Ringo. Come on over. Come on, teach the people. Come teach the people, my brother, because this is good. Because this. It's almost. I can't lie. It's like a breath of fresh air. Because I need to know. People need to know. The 12 tribe chart. I agree with you. Yes, indeed. But Esau, I got questions and I wrote notes down. So this is real legit. A real legit conversation I would love to have with you. Because you are the first that I have seen to bring out these questions, these concerns. And so let me get into mine. The link is, I dropped the link, y'all. Let me drop it one more time. Because, honey, I think I did something. The link is in the building. If you have any thoughts about what we're getting ready to go into, our next conversation, our next topic, baby, the link is there. Sister's doing it big. Esau is black. What you say? So this is what I heard Ringo saying, that Esau is black, and he was bringing up some different his reasonings why he thought Esau was black. And from what I heard, he was going and talking about, how can a nation come out of black folks and it be a different nation. And so this is what I want to get into, and this is my thoughts. This is what I have pulled up. Maybe he might see this, and maybe you might know, watching in the clouds, watching on the recap. These answers are to my questions are basically, these are, I don't know if they're questions, but these are my, I guess, kind of rebuttal to, is Esau black? And I think Esau is white. Okay, so let me say that. My opinion. I believe Esau is white. Put that down. So it's coming out, Esau is black. I believe Esau is white, and I'm going to tell you why I believe Esau is white. Um, and so let me see. We're going to start with the word nations. Okay? Nations. Now, I went and I Googled nations because let me tell you, in my awakening, baby, I was in the book. Okay, I was in the word. I never joined a camp. I visited a camp because I was invited out to one of their teachings. They don't call it church or anything, but it looked like their teachings, their classes, right? But this was during COVID, and so they would have class, they would shut down because you know how during COVID time, they was doing the most, the government. They would shut it down. You couldn't go and visit people. You couldn't do this. You couldn't do that. So it was a lot going on during COVID. So it made it kind of hard to keep going because I was driving out of town to go to. I went once, but I was planning on going a couple of more times because, baby, I was dedicated. I am dedicated to you. Gonna be with you my whole life through. You know what I'm saying? A sister was dedicated. I'm still dedicated on finding out the truth. Okay? Because it's beautiful. It is because I knew all my life I had to fight. No, I knew all my life as a child something is off, something ain't right. I know they say they'd be like they be hating on a chocolate sister. Something ain't right. I feel it's opposite. It's like the upside down world. Something ain't right. And when the truth started coming out, yeah, they hook you with that 12 tribe chart. Now that mm, no, I don't believe. So let's get into what I believe Esau is white. Okay, hopefully, um, anybody who wants to join and chime in, the link is dropped. Okay. So let me see. Okay, yes. So the link is dropped. If you want to come up, fine. We're moving on to the next topic of conversation. I heard Esau was black. I believe Esau is white, and I'm going to tell you why. Any brothers that might come across this tonight, hopefully they will. They can come on up and school a sister. So let's talk about nations, not race, because race is made up. It's a terminology that was made up to separate us as people. Okay, during slavery. Okay, so there were poor white people and poor black people. Race was really truly deliberately made up. So that term race is truly not adequate. It's false. It's just to separate the white from the black, to make the blacks, the poor the poor whites think that they have some kind of status over black people. And so truly that's why the word white was enacted, if you will, to give them status that they really didn't have. They still poor white folks. Okay, you still got poor trailer trash white folks, if you will, just like you got poor ghetto gangster folks, if you will. Okay, so that was just to divide poor white people from poor black people, so that we wouldn't unite and go whoop them rich white folk behind. Okay, let's get it clear. So, but the word nation is a whole different aspect that came across as I came into my awakening. And nations more adequately describes a people group. Okay, so when I looked up the definition for a nation, basically that's what it's saying. It's a body of people united by a common descent. Okay, meaning they are united by, say, Japanese people. That is a nation. And I need y'all guys to follow me, lock it in, buckle up, and hold on tight. Because these are serious questions. Because this is a good conversation. This is a great conversation that Ringo TV has brought up. And I just have questions about why he says Esau is black, because I believe Esau is white. Okay, so, and it starts with nations of people. So, nations, like I said, from the dictionary, from Google Dictionary, you can Google it. It's a body of people united by a certain descent of people. Okay, so like the United Nations. Let me give you a for instance. You see the flags of the United Nations, right? And so these represent those nations of people. Japanese people, you Japanese will get pissed off if you call them Korean, because ignorance would say to a person, oh, they look alike, they're the same people. But they're not. Japanese people are a different nation of people. They come from a different descent of people. Their cultural, everything about them is different, because they're a whole different nation of people from Korean people. That's a whole different nation. Although they might have what we can call the yellowish skin tone and the slanted eyes, they are not, and I repeat, they are not the same nation of people. Okay, and so that is why they have black people so very confused. I mean, they're going in circles, honey, because they just want to equate our skin color and lump us all in the same pot when we are not all the same people. Okay, we are different nations of people. So that's the key word. Somebody put nations in the chat for me. I would appreciate it. That's the key word that I'm going to be talking about tonight. Feel free to come through. The link is in the chat. Hopefully I did it right. Support a sister, because this is a good conversation Ringo has brought up. Ringo TV Reactions. Y'all go check him out. Okay, and you can go onto my page and go down to the bottom and hit any peoples that I support. Their channels are below. Okay, so nations, y'all go ahead and put that down on your notes tonight. That is the key word, nations. And I'm gonna tell you why that is the key word and why I say Esau is white and Esau is not black. But Esau is a brother. Ooh, what? I'm confused already, Ethereal. How is Esau white, but he is our brother? Esau is our brother, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you how it went down, and why I feel Esau is white. Okay, so it starts with nations of people. And I gave you the definitions that nations are a body of people united by a descent of people, certain people who come from a certain line, a bloodline, okay? And so we have to go back to Abraham and Sarah, right? Father Abraham. I talked about um, like last week or so about trees bearing fruit and this and that. And I talked about how nobody gives Sarah her props when the angels came down and told Abraham, Sarah is getting ready to have these children that are going to be bring forth the nation of Israel, right? Oh yeah, Sarah. Sarah is the key, and so the thing is with the Israelites, they have a thing about they have a love hate with women and the women of their nation, and that is true because I did hear something about I did hear Ringo say something about they have a hate about black women. They have a hate They have an oppressive nature against their own women. When the women are the bearers of the nation, they birth the nations, right? It doesn't you no good to possess seed if you have no land to plant it in. Hallelujah! Come on through. Ah, somebody hit the like button for a sister. Double tap the screen if you hear me. It makes no. I mean, you could be Johnny Appleseed for all I care. If you don't have no land to plant that seed in, baby, you just walk around with a pocket full of blue balls. Holler back if you hear me. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, so Sarah is key. So the angels came down and told Abraham, Sarah, your wife, who is old. Sarah's 80 plus years old. You know, if it was men today, they would say her age was dried the hell up. Her time had tick-tocked. It was a wrap. She was going to die alone. No, uh-uh. Most I had plans for Sarah. So Sarah wound up getting pregnant, right, by Abraham eventually, right? And so Sarah, see, the problem is with the Israelite. They love idols. Oh, Israel loves idols. But the thing is where we get confused because Israel loves male idols. They have propped up the male idols and they have forgotten about the wives, the sisters. That's right. So Sarah is big and she's pregnant and she has twins in her stomach, twin baby boys. Here we go. I need you guys to follow along. She has twin baby boys in her stomach. And these baby boys cutting the damn food. If you have, ladies, if you've been pregnant, mm, 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 and you have one baby in your stomach cutting up, you know, doing the tossing and turning, the booty bump, they twerking in your stomach, you know, they having a good old time. Stomach just going here, there, stomach hurting. That stuff be hurting, stomach sore from one baby. Imagine two babies in there cutting the food. These babies, if they ain't in there having a good time, these babies tussling. That's right. They fighting. They fight. They kicking, elbowing. They literally they throwing bows up in Sarah's stomach. Sarah's stomach so tenderized, stomach hurting like I don't know what. Her stomach hurting so bad she got to call out to the father. That's right. She had to call out to the father. She said, "Father, mm, 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 mm. I got to talk to you for a minute, Mosai, y'all. What's going on with my stomach? I know you said I was gonna bring forth the nation. I was gonna start the the process going with the sands. You know your people being counted like sands of the sea. But these two twin boys in my stomach, they're cutting the damn food. Yo, yeah. Uh huh. Father, I need you to let me know what's popping, cause this hurt. This ain't no good. My stomach hurts, Father. Yeah, they talk to the father. They had a relationship. You know what we call it now. You should seek a relationship with the Most High Yah. Sarah had a relationship with the Most High Yah. She went to talking to him, honey, because Father said Sarah. She's like yes. She Sarah hot that she hot in a firecracker. Yes. He said, let me tell you something, Sarah. You have two nations of people in your womb. Sarah said, what? Did y'all write down nations? Okay. Sarah, because we talked about nations are two different type of people. Chinese, Oriental, they not the same people. Africans, Hebrews, they not the same people. They might got the same skin tone, but they are not the same people, right? Nations. That's the key word we are talking here. Because the Sarah had to have a conversation with the Most High. Yeah, look here. My stomach is on fire. I can't get no rest, no sleep. Because these boys is in here cutting the food. The Most High Yah speaks to who? Not her, not Jacob. Mm-mm. Not Abraham. He speaks to Sarah. And he talks to Sarah. And he tells Sarah, there are two different, not the same, because this is God. This is the one who has created the universe. So I need y'all to understand. When I tell y'all the spiritual world exists, I know y'all think of Sister Plan. When I tell y'all I've seen the black-eyed people, the reptilian-eyed people, when I tell y'all I've seen them, they hear, they walk amongst us, y'all think it's a game? Y'all think it's a game? Y'all think the Most High Yah is not real, baby? When I tell you, when tears rolled down my eyes, when the spiritual walked into my room, I couldn't see him, but I could feel him. And I realized this is for real. Oh, it's time for war. I'm woke my Yah. I'm with it. I'm with the shits. I've been a fighter. Okay? Y'all remember that switchblade? I've been a fighter. Okay? From the Most High Yah, he sent me here. I'm with the shits. When I tell you, it's entities, not just words that coming out my mouth because it sounds good. When I tell you there's damn entities walking in body and out of damn body on this damn realm, I'm with the shits. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to knuck if you buck with these entities. Because I have fallen before. You hear me? Sarah was told by the Most High, yeah, you have two nations of people in your womb. These folks ain't related. Only related by because they in the same hibernation chamber. They cooking together. They in the same oven. Okay? When I tell y'all, y'all don't believe that, y'all really don't believe the Most High is real. Y'all don't. Y'all just talking, y'all bumping y'all gums. I'm telling y'all, the reason why I talked about the entities and how it's real, because y'all don't believe the Most High Yah is real. Y'all really don't. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all think the Most High Yah can't make miracles happen. Y'all think he has to stay by this specific recipe of making people. Oh, I can't do that because that's not considered a miracle. Y'all the ones that are fooled. The Most High Yah said, Sarah, there's two nations of people. Hold on, because I need y'all to get it. I need y'all to get it. I think I wrote it down. I think I wrote down the, if I didn't. I thought I did, y'all. Y'all look it up. Hold on. Got to be more careful. I thought I wrote down the Bible scripture for you. Go look good. Talking into your phone. Look it up your damn self. Look up when Sarah, not Abraham, not no man, when Sarah went to the Most High Yah because she was having problems with her pregnancy. Sarah, the mother of the nations. Okay? Y'all forget the mother of the nations. When she was having problems with her pregnancy, she said, what is going on? Because I can't take it no more. She had to go to the Most High Yah. Y'all think the Most High Yah is not real. Y'all think he can't make no miracles. I'm telling you, I'm a witness to miracles. I'm a witness to the spiritual realm. I don't care what nobody say. It's real. That shit is real. It should move. They move the spiritual realm. Move furniture. Move pots and pans. The spiritual realm. You hear somebody calling and talking through your damn phone, and your damn phone off. The spiritual realm is real, baby. This matter don't mean nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So there's the two nations. The Most High Yah said yes. There's two nations, two manner of people. Y'all know what that means? Two manner of people. That means two different type of people are in your womb. These ain't the same type of these people. They not the same. I put two different nations in your belly, girl. One seed, yeah. Two different people. They brothers for sure. Yes. They are brothers for sure. But they not the same nations, because call me Yah. Holla back. Y'all up in the heavens talking about, now watch me work. Watch me work. While y'all sitting down here with y'all, basic understanding of the spiritual realm. The Most High Yah, He up there, watch me work. I put two nations of people in your belly, sister. One seed, okay? Different people, two different manners of people. That is why you catching hell, my girl. These people, these brothers don't like each other. They do not like each other because they're two different nations. Didn't I tell you, write down the word nations? Go look it up. Two different type of people. Don't even, they don't have the same culture, none of that. But Jacob and Esau, they are brothers. So it's time for the birth. She is labor pains kicking in. Sarah said, it's time my water done broke. My water has broke. Oh, Lord, I got to push. Oh, Lord. Lord, they fight on the way out, Father. Get these babies out of me. Oh, don't never put no children like this back up in me. They fighting on the way out. They fighting so tough. Esau come out first. He nuck give you buck. He come out first. The firstborn. Esau. Oh yeah, Esau out. He done bust through. He seen the light. He coming through. Oh, they was shocked as hell. Everybody, whoo, the midwife, everybody clutching their pearls. Oh, Lord have mercy. This boy came out red. Red. His skin was red with hair all of this thing. He was red skinned and hairy like a mother sucker. Red skin. You know how white folks get they skin blushes red. Have you ever seen a baby, a white baby born? They red. Because they getting pushed and they blood cells getting all touched coming through that birth canal. So they everything touch a white baby. They touch them, just put your finger on them. They turn red. He came through the birth canal red with hair all over. Just hairy little something. Everybody in there, the midwife, everybody, what the hell is going on? A different nation then came out of Sarah. Oh, but wait hold on a minute. He ain't here. Esau ain't getting out that quick. Esau ain't get no party, because Jacob, hill sparrow, I think they call him the hill sparrow. Jacob, this a baby. They being born and they fighting. Jacob gonna reach out and grab Esau's heel. You ain't going nowhere. Jacob grabs Esau body heel. Y'all look it up. The story is there. I need answers. This is a good conversation to be had. Jacob grabs Esau by the heel, because he ain't going nowhere. They've been fighting. He been tussling. They call Jacob the hill sparrow. Something like that. Y'all look it up. Let y'all do some homework. Jacob comes out. Y'all look in the Bible. after the birth of Esau. What baby was described? They only described Esau. They didn't describe Jacob's color. They didn't describe how he looked. Why did they describe? Because he looked like his family. He looked like the people who was birthed. It's like when Moses, got saved by the Egyptians. They didn't have to do too much faking in the funk because he was melanated. They could pass that baby off as they own. So when Sarah had Jacob, when Jacob came out holding on to Esau's heel, who came out red, because he even came through the birth canal, all his capillaries is on fire. White babies, you touch them, I'm telling you, they turn red like a mother sucker. I done worked with children all my life. They described Esau. Had no need to describe Jacob, because Jacob looked like them, right? Esau did not. And Sarah knew why they had been fighting in her womb. Sarah had the 411 the whole time. For you young generations, 411, the information. We used to call 411 to get the hotline. I need the number to this place. The information line. Sarah had already knew that there were two nations that were in her womb. Two nations mean two different manner of people. These people are not the same. Okay? These people are not
generation
checking.
411 the information.
Okay? These people are not the same. Sarah knew that the whole time. Right? So we're going to continue, because you probably say, well, that's not enough for me, Nicole. The nations, even though I looked it up, and yes, it does say that Most High told Sarah two different nations are in her womb, two different manner of people. Manner of people, meaning two different type of people. These people ain't got nothing to do with each other than they share her womb, the incubator. They not the same. They brothers though. Yes, white boys, white women, y'all are brothers and sisters. But y'all not our same nation. Simple as that. Now, I know I'm just gonna keep putting it out. The notes I wrote, because this is an interesting topic to me. Got me thinking. I ain't wrote no sense. Baby, this got me thinking. Ringo got me thinking about this. I was like, I ain't wrote notes in a minute. My blood working. I like that. Got me thinking. Okay. Because he said Esau is black. I said, I know you not. Esau white. Okay. So two different nations came out of Sarah, right? So let's keep going. For some notes I wrote down. I'm gonna keep writing notes until I get some answers. I need some brothers, whomever, because I don't think Ringo will ever see this video. Because I know it had my mind thinking, y'all. What the hell? What the hell? So the next note regarding Esau being white, okay? And I love to think. This is my thing, y'all. I love a conversation. I love to let's get it going. We need answers. Okay? Let's get it going. So we got the nations. And nations, we know Sarah had two different nations in her womb. They came out. Sarah, the mother, always was for Jacob. And Abraham always liked Esau. Okay? I know you probably like, what? That happens in families today. Parents be having favorite children. It's wrong, but it happens because it happened biblically. Because even the Most High had his favorite, who was Jacob. Even though Esau was born first, and the firstborn child always, technically, in biblical times, had the birthright, right? Got the birthright. The blessing went on to the firstborn child. But I'm going to tell you, secondborn children, baby, y'all a blessing too. Okay? You secondborn children, y'all are a blessing too. Because half the time, that just because the firstborn came out first, don't mean that blessing going on to the firstborn, okay? Mm-hmm. It don't always mean that. And y'all know that, well, I heard that Sarah told Jacob to fool Abraham and trick his own daddy into giving him the birthright. Yeah, yeah, you heard right. But who told Sarah to trick Abraham? Who told Sarah to do that? The Most High Yah. Oh, yes. He was always working through Sarah. Uh-huh. Because he knew who he wanted and where he wanted his bloodline to come through and the blessings to go to. He never could stand Esau. Even from the womb. The game had already been set. The game was already set. The Most High Yah didn't even like Esau. So I couldn't stand Esau. I ain't never liked Esau. Abraham, his daddy, he liked him. He was ready to bless him, but he had got old. His eyes had got dim. He could hardly see. He probably had a lot of cataracts going on. And the plot went through. The Most High told Sarah, look, he'd been with Sarah the whole time. He just said, I told y'all, if you go back through my archives, he sent two angels down to get a message about Sarah. Sarah always was on. Most High been peeping Sarah from the heavenly highs above. Sarah was a game changer. And Sarah always got the message. No, 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 go tell Jacob to do this, that, and the third. Jacob went in there, put hairy skin on like your brother Esau, because he's a hairy man. He's a man of the field, a hunter. Okay? You a thinker, Jacob. You're a philosopher. You're a man of the books. You wise. You laid back. You chilling. You could map out this whole world from your bedroom. Woo! Jacob was smooth like that. I ain't getting out in that heat. Doesn't that sound like a black man? I ain't getting out in that heat. We gonna wait till the sun go down. We gonna wait till the damn sun go down. Who the hell getting out there in that heat? Okay, I'm about to go read a book. I'm about to chill out. His mama said, here, check this out. Go put this rough skin on and go in there and act like you Esau and get this blessing. Them plans came through the Most High. Sarah ain't thinking it up by herself. But anyway, let's keep it pushing. What I think Esau is the white man. Because there's two nations came out of Sarah. It wasn't two black folks that came out of Sarah. It was a redhead man and a black uh, child looked just like his people, Jacob. Two nations, it said. Two manner of people. Two separate manner of people. Y'all got to realize that the spiritual realm is for real, for real. The Most High is powerful. Y'all forget miracles. He does. When he said it's two different nations, that's what the Most High meant. Two different nations. Two different manner of people came out of Sarah. Sarah said, okay, I understand now why my stomach hurt. Because they've been fighting since they started developing feet. Okay? Let's keep it going. So I want you to understand also that Jacob, because people are like, well, Jacob and Esau, remember Esau was furious. Esau was furious when he found out Jacob got his blessing. He was like, because he had been out in the field that whole day hunting, shooting up all the animals in the field with his bow and arrow. Okay. Jacob and Sarah, they've been back plotting from the Most High. The Most High been plotting with them to go and get this blessing. Okay? He comes back and he just, oh my God, Father, you have blessed my brother. You don't have any blessings for me. What? He carrying on all like that, y'all. Abraham, like, oh, well, okay, come here, my son. His favorite, by the way. Come here, my son. Let me put my hand on you. Okay, let me tell you something. I'm gonna bless you. You gonna be rich. Yes, sir. You gonna be mighty for time being. For time being, you gonna have the might of the sword. You gonna rule the world. They gonna come. Yes, sir. For a minute. For a hot second. But I'm gonna give you this blessing because your brother, your youngest, you don't get mad now. I'm blessing you. He gonna come through. He gonna rule you after you have had your time ruling over him. I'm gonna bless you. No, but thank you for the blessing. No, why? All I wanted was some red porridge, and that my brother fooled me. I hate my brother. I will destroy him. I will hunt him. I will never forgive my brother Jacob. And Esau never forgave his brother Jacob. To this day, they've been fighting. And you see it in the world right now. So, let's continue. Jacob needed a wife, right? Jacob needed a wife. Let's fast forward. Boop, 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 boop. He went down. He sent his servant to find him a wife. Blah, blah, blah. They went down. The servant found who? Rachel, Leah, all that good stuff. Remember that story? Mm-hmm. So all that time went by. I'm fast forwarding, y'all. Y'all keep up. Hopefully y'all keep up. Jacob then got his wife, Rachel and Leah. They traveling. He got his goats, his sheep. They moving out from that land. And so they're moving. And if you wise, you send scouts out, as you traveling to make sure the passageway is good, especially if you're traveling with your family. You trying to make sure the roads are clear. The scouts come back. Oh my God, Esau, your brother is down our pathway. We can't get around him. Jacob scared because Esau has vowed to kill Jacob. Esau has vowed to kill. Y'all heard the story. Y'all know why Esau vowed to kill Jacob? Because Jacob and his mama plotted. They stole Esau's blessing. They stole the white man's blessing. Why you think the white man been mad to this day? They brothers. The white man been mad at Jacob. He been hanging Jacob from the tree to this day. Mm-hmm. He been mad. The spirit is I tell y'all don't know nothing about the spirit realm. Mm-mm. They in the middle. They in the passage. Ain't nowhere to run. Jacob scared. Y'all look up the story. I'm gonna let you do your homework. Jacob scared. He like, oh, this man about to kill me. My brother is gonna kill me. But the blessing of the Most High, they met up. They talked. Esau was still pissed the hell off, but they went on their own separate little ways. But Esau always was plotting. Y'all look it up. After Jacob got married to Rachel and Leah, and some people like, well, how the white man, where the white man come from? The white man, where he did? Esau went on his own way up into the mountains. Esau, y'all paying attention? Esau, after Jacob and Esau met up in that passageway, and Esau went up into the mountains. What they call them? What they call them? Oh yeah, the Caucasus Mountains. The Caucasus Mountains. Esau went up into the mountains. Jacob's brother. And Jacob went about his way. Y'all look up that story, okay? That's the Esau went up into the mountains, y'all. Okay? These are my points where I can't see where we thinking Esau, is not white. Okay, so Esau went up into the mountains. You know, you stay away from your folks long enough, you forget who you are. Especially when you're trying to forget who you are. Okay? You start thinking like others, and baby isolation for too long will have you cuckoo for what? Cocoa Puffs. Okay, so that's something I want to talk about. I need answers. I need answers. Let me make sure. Okay, we're gonna move on to why I still think Esau is the white man. Because the Most High Yah in Revelations 20:12. Revelations 20:12 says, Most High Yah is returning, right? It's war, baby. Y'all thought it was over? It ain't over till it's over. Okay? It ain't over till it's over. The Most High Yah is returning. It's a battle gonna go down, y'all. Okay? And he wants to know who gonna pay me my recompense. Now I hear Ringo and all of them talk about ain't nobody paying y'all no reparations. Y'all can hang it up. Y'all can march and ask, because baby, y'all go ahead and ask, see if they give us a check. Because baby, if they give us a check, I'm gonna cash it. If they give us a check, a sister gonna cash it. But ain't nobody giving us no damn reparations. Okay? Okay. But if they give us some, they get them stimulus check. You think I can cash my stimulus check? Shit. I'm gonna cash it because I know it can't pay for what it say in Revelation 20:12. Okay, them stimulus checks, the reparations, baby, can't pay for the blood that's been spilt here in this world. It can't pay because Revelation, the Most High, yes, I'm on my way. I'm on my way, and my reward is with me. But I need to know who gonna pay me. Holla back. Who gonna pay me for my? Who gonna pay me my recompense? Who gonna pay me my recompense? I put a certain people to punish my people, to make my people jealous, get them in line. But these people I put over my people, the saints, they went too far. They spilled too much blood. They hung too many people on the tree. That strange fruit, hanging from the tree. Lord have mercy. In 2025, strange fruit in jail cells across America. They went too far. I'm on my way. Revelations 20, is it 22:12? 22:12 or 2012? Y'all look it up. Most I say, I'm on my way. Who gonna pay me my recompense? Who gonna pay me? I don't want to hear about no. I know why people been asking for reparations now, baby. I got them. But if y'all want to go ahead and cut them a check until I get there, go ahead, because this ain't got nothing. This ain't gonna top what I'm about to give my people. Yeah, that's right. But I need to know, because I put a certain people in charge to punish my people. That's right. I put a certain people in charge to punish my people, because my people hard-headed. We hard-headed. Oh, yes, Lord. We talk loud. We hard-headed people. We strong-willed people. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. We strong. We're strong. He made us that way. We his children. I mean, come on. We cut the apple don't fall from the tree. We God's. That's right. It said it in the book. It's saying in the book, when you got a little bitty God as such as us, We hard-headed. Take a lot. Take a lot. But the Most High Yah in Revelation 20 or 2012 says, who gonna pay me my recompense? Who gonna pay me my reparations? Hmm? Who gonna pay me my reparations? Because you hung too many of my people. You beat and raped too many of my people. You slaughtered. You're downtrodden. You kept them impoverished for way too long. Who gonna pay me my reparations? Who gonna pay me my recompense? Oh no, you can't pay me. I forgot. I'm about to stomp down the vineyards. That's right. I got some for that ass. I got some for that ass. But my question is, how can Esau be black when black folks ain't been doing black on black crime like that? Oh no. The stomping of the vineyards and the spilling of the blood and up to the bridles, up to the horse's bridle. My goodness. We didn't do that in slavery. That it couldn't have been that much black on black crime in slavery. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Jim Crow. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. No, I can't see it being Esau being black. No, no, not during those eras. No, even with black on black crime, it ain't enough blood spilled for that. No, no, nah. Not for the Most High Yah to say, who's gonna pay me my recompense? Mm-mm. It's somebody else. It's a different nation of people. The Most High Yah is looking at to pay him back his money. Pay me my money. I put you at a job and you went a little too overboard. Y'all know them people that get promoted at jobs, you know what I'm saying? And they just do a little too much. The head get big, you know? The head get big. They walk around, they can barely hold their damn head up because they get full of themselves. But the Most High Yah say no. You know, I know I hear my people talking about who's gonna pay them they reparations. No. Question it. Revelations 22 or 2012 says, the Most High Yah said, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Best believe. The question ain't about no reparations. My people rich. My people rich in the spirit, which y'all think is a joke. Because see, everything that got to happen in this realm got to happen in the spirit first. My people rich. You might see them poor. You might see them on the corner. You might see them struggling, baby. My people rich. No, baby. Who gonna pay me my recompense? You done hurt too many of my people. And it ain't been no black on black crime. That's black on black time. But it ain't been black on black crime, baby. My father said he on his way. He need no. He need answers. That's why I think Esau white. But y'all can check me. Let me know. Let me know. And this the final little note I took because this is a good conversation. I ain't hating. I just need answers because I can't believe Esau is black. Mm-mm. He came from a black family for show you right because the Most High Yah had already told Sarah, baby, it's two different nations in your body. Do you know who I am? Do you know who you're talking to? I'm the Most High Yah. I create all this. All this. The stars, the moon, the sky, the air you breathe. Do you know who you're talking to? I put two different type of people in your body. You better recognize. Okay? Two different nations. You can birth two different type people. And one ain't gonna like the other. But one damn sure gonna wind up serving the other. One shall be the head and not the tail. But for a little bit, they gonna have to be that tail because they hard headed. You know, I gave them too much of that God gene. You know, ooh, and it just a sprinkle. baby, it make them go crazy. But I'm on my way. Somebody gonna pay me my recompense. The Most High Yah said. But in Revelation 13:10, he says, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity." Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me think about this. I mean, I know there's been slavery. I know that black people have enslaved black people, but there has not been slavery like the transatlantic slavery. And the magnitude of the transatlantic slavery, the magnitude of the slavery of our other brother who had us in slavery, our sand brother. What's his name? Ishmael. Um, oh my God, Ishmael people. They really was, woo, but both of them was kind of like this here, head to head, running with slavery of his people. Um, but in Revelations, I can't think of. This is just me, y'all. I need y'all to help me. I need y'all to help me out because okay, Ishmael, baby Ishmael, and they slavery. You know how they chop the hands off. They make chocolate hands to this day, like that's some kind of damn joke. They do. The Europeans eat chocolate hands. Do y'all know what that's about? It's about the Ishmael, your brother, your sand brothers, who enslaved my brothers and sisters. Mm. And when they couldn't work and when they couldn't pick as much of the candy canes and all that there, wherever they had them enslaved over there in the sand dunes, they chopped their hands off. And to this day, Europeans, they make little chocolate hands. That's right, little chocolate hands. Uh-huh. And they eat the chocolate hands like it's a joke. When that represents slavery from the sand, Ishmael now, that other nation of people. Remember, look up nations. Look it up. But Revelation says, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity." There's not, my people, from what I know, Israel, we have had slaves, yes, indeed. But our system of slavery was never brutal, never the cattle slavery of Americas. It was never like the Ishmael of slavery, never like that. Because we had a time where they called it Jubilee, where our slaves were let go, they'd done their time, certain things happened, and we let them go. We did not brutalize. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Revelations speaks to this. Revelations 13:10. "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity." Mm-hmm. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. This is the patience of the saints. Let me tell you who's been patient. Who are the saints? Black folk, formerly known as black folk, Israel. The patience of the saints. The saints are Israel. I know you confused. You might think the saints are the saints that the Catholic folks have. All the patience of the saints are Israel. They've been waiting and waiting. They are the ones, even from their blood cries out from the earth. There's a war coming called Armageddon, you see. And then after Armageddon, there's a time that is called the millennial reign, the rebuilding. There's a rebuilding time, a shift, a power play. You are not the tail, you are the head. You will be coming into your rulership And he that hath leadeth into captivity will go into captivity. These will be your handmaidens and servants. And I guarantee they will not be the folks that were on the corner talking about black on black crime. This is my thoughts of why Israel, Esau is not black, but Esau is definitely another nation of people who was born from Sarah and Abraham, black mother and father. But Sarah had two nations of people that came out of her body, which we would consider a miracle. Now you question that with the Most High, y'all. Let me know what you think of my breakdown. I was gonna do another one, but I think I've been on here long enough, and I think my light is getting ready to go out. I hope you guys have an interesting and exciting time tonight. Do what you do. I'm sorry, I didn't have anybody. I dropped the link. I don't know if the link worked. I don't know if the link worked, but I would have loved for you know, anyone to have come up and shared their thoughts because it's an interesting uh, point of conversation to be had for sure, for sure. Esau, is he black or is he white? All right, I'm out.